Does your job change this week because they just like to pound it?
I mean, not really, man. Just every game, every week, we want to just, as corners, you want to go out and stop the receiver. So no matter what happens in the run game, we just want to make sure when they do pass, we're ready. So.
Bradley, does that add to the juice, the fact that they were the Big Ten champion last year and went to the Rose Bowl and you guys sat at home? I mean, what does that added to the, I guess, the fire for this week?
Definitely adds something because, I mean, when somebody takes what's yours, you're obviously not going to be happy about it. You obviously, next time you see them, it's going to be a fight. So that's basically what it is, man. This game is going to be a fight.
What's the sense you have? That's what I said. You think it's going to be a fight. What's the sense you have of what they bring offensively? How do y'all match up, do you think? I mean, y'all haven't seen really anything like this, yet this year.
I mean, we play them every year, so
yeah.
They don't really change much. It's a specific type of brand of football that they run, so we're used to it. We're used to playing them, and we're going to be ready.
Do y'all like that specific brand?
Yeah. I mean, it's smash mouth football. I mean, that's why we play football. As Silver Bullet defense, we're a tough defense. So yeah, we pride ourselves on stopping the run. So we play a team that only runs, then, hey, let's go. That's what we do.
You like playing at night?
Oh, yeah, night games. I love night games, especially when nobody's really playing at that time. Everybody's watching. That's the best games.
And the place is like what?
Oh, yeah, it's electrifying because, I mean, everybody, it's not a noon game. Everybody is there. People have all day to get drunk and stuff like that, so it's going to be crazy.
Talk about the matchup with Jared Abadaris. You've seen him for a couple of years now. Just, I mean, what kind of challenges does he present?
He's a good player. He's a fifth-year senior, I think. He's been there for a long time. He runs very good routes, so you got to just be disciplined. And, I mean, they kind of lull you to sleep with the run and then hit him over top with a deep ball or something like that. So, I mean, you got to just stay focused at all times and just be ready.
He has a knack for getting open at critical moments. I mean, what is it about him?
I mean, that's exactly what I'm saying. They lull you to sleep with the run, and then they have a good route runner come out of nowhere and hit you with a nice little crisp route when you're not really paying attention that much. And that's how he gets open. I mean, if their offense was different, maybe he'd be a different player, but that's basically what it is. And as a DB, you gotta just be focused every play, really, and just expect it. If you expect it, then you'll have a good, easier chance to stop it. Then you just kind of out there, and it's another run, and then hit you with a double move and stuff like that.
Bradley, Coach Meyer said you guys are probably wearing the Rivalry uniform Saturday night. What do you and your teammates think of that?
Anytime you get a chance to wear a different uniform, it's like, all right, cool, yeah, we better go kill them, because it's just like, I don't know, it's just something about wearing a different uniform that just makes you play a little bit better. And that whole atmosphere added with that, and it's just going to be crazy.
You were out there practicing the last couple of days. How has Braxton looked from your vantage point?
He looks good. I mean, he looks like he hasn't really lost a step. Running wise, throwing wise, he looks fine. I mean, but it's practice, so you never really know between practice. But we try to simulate as many game-like events during practice as on Saturday. So when we come down to Saturday, he's ready. So I think he'll be ready. He'll be fine.
Bradley, how do you think you've played this year?
I think I played okay. Just the beginning of the season, just kind of knocking off some of the rust, getting back into shape. But now, like I told somebody before, it's all about what you do towards the end of the season. So I'm just trying to make sure I'm in tip-top shape now. I'm back. I'm not tired. I don't be tired out there. I'm ready. My technique is good, so I'm ready for whatever they throw at me.
Like how important game when the touchdown, is that what?
I mean, that's just a perfect throw. I mean, if you go back and watch it, I was in perfect coverage. Push off a little bit. They don't call it, and that quarterback is a good quarterback, and he put it right on the money. I mean, you see that happen all the time in the NFL. It happens. So I mean, I was mad about it, but when I went back and looked at it, I'm like, hey, I mean, they're on scholarship too. So.
And when you look at Wisconsin quarterbacks, is this a game you wanted to put it in his hands? Make sure that Wisconsin's quarterback is not.
Oh yeah, anytime we can make him throw, that's what we want. They run the ball all the time, so we're gonna stop the run, so they're gonna have to pass, and that's exactly what we want. We want them to pass because they're a running team. So if you take away their best thing to do and make them do their second best thing, then they won't be as good as they normally are. So that's our goal.
Is this a game that Ohio State has pointed to for a while? What are the stakes? How important is it to get off to win this game?
It's very important. Anytime you open up the Big Ten with a game like this, it's always big because us two teams are like the biggest teams on our side, and to get a leg up on the very first game of the season is just like it's perfect. It's perfect timing, things like that. It's just good for your momentum for the rest of the season. So we're taking this game very serious. It's like only thing that matters is this game.
You came back because you wanted to be
called these guys the king of the Big Ten. Is he calling in that in the locker room with you guys, or is that?
Nah, man, I didn't hear that.
So is there conversations like that? You referenced the Rose Bowl last year. Urban's talking about them being the king. You guys, how much do you talk about that in the locker room?
I mean, we know we're the kings, so we're not worried about anybody else. Simple as that.
You came
Last
back.
question.
Yeah, you came back number one because you want to be part of something special. You want to be a leader on this team and stuff. Is this the first real moment of truth for this team?
Definitely. This is the first very big game that we have, and like I said, when you're opening the Big Ten with a game like this, it's just so much is at stake because you can't lose the very first Big Ten game. So this is definitely one of the games I came back for. Prime time, ABC, night game, nobody else playing. Why not? So let's have fun.
Thank you.
Thanks, Brad.